Hi guys, Ray here from City Fan TV. Hope you're well. Hey. City 4, Palace 0. Wow. I know you were waiting for me, Rohan. I went to make a coffee. I said I put it on for 10:10, so I want to make a coffee first. Hey Rohan, hope you're well. We're going to be well. 3 minutes of silence for the appreciation of Ferdinand was overall brilliant. Oh, behave, Faris. Behave, Faris. Faris, you're going to go in for a 5-minute timeout, mate. You're going to go 5 minutes time. He was rubbish. Sterling scored a great goal, but up to that point, I've not really written anything nice about Sterling. We'll talk about him. Poor crosses, failed crosses, didn't do anything for me. On the left, nothing. On the right, he looked more dangerous because he was on his right foot, but did nothing. And then he scores that goal. JJ Toure, he's in. JJ Toure's on fire. I love this club. Guys, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. It costs you night to subscribe to this channel. It would be fantastic. Help us to get our target of 4,000 subscribers before the season is finished. Hi, Faris. No, I don't want to hear this, Faris, about Sterling. He was pants. Ivan says Stones is incredible. We are going to humiliate. Ivan, I don't go that. I don't go that far, mate. I can't read that. I don't jinx it. He defends his score, sticking between the posts, and he will do a splendid job. Says Prithvi. Faris, Ivan, don't get carried away. Stones on another level, world class. Hey, Dunk, how you doing, buddy? What a great performance. In the end, this is the thing with City. This is the thing. We don't do, when we pass it around slowly, you worry. After about 20 minutes of the first half, I was a little bit concerned because we were slowing the game down. But every time we speed it up, we're awesome. And sometimes I think, can't we just be more awesome more often? But you still walk away with a 4-0 win. A 4-0 win. And I still think, we could have got 2 or 3 more goals. And there was more in the tank if you wanted it. Abdallah Alamami. Hey, hi. What do you think, Abdallah? I'm in a very good mood. It's not funny, spank Crystal Palace. Not in the last 2 seasons, we've lost and drawn with them at home. So it's great to get that win. What a performance is, Alec. Absolutely. Cameron Dempsey, nice to have you around, buddy. We are closing the gap. Absolutely, we are closing the gap. Laporte sweating, says Jerix. Laporte, forget sweating. He's not. Hey, Prithvi, look at the smile. Look at the smile. I had KDB in, and I had Salah in my team. Only got double points for him. I got 6 points for Salah, which is really, really poor. And then I had obviously KDB, who will get me, I reckon, 7 or 8 points tonight, and John Stones, who I reckon will get 20 or 21. And that, having John Stones, who hasn't scored for City in the league before, having John Stones has saved my biffer. John Stones has saved me. Because I'm just going to have a quick look at what Stones has got. I reckon he might even get the man of the match in terms of or the bonus system. But my lad's going to be loving me. My lad's got to love me for this. So my lad had Bruno. My lad had KDB as captain and Stones. My lad has a great. I'm going to read my lad's week. He's got Stones in defence. He's got 18 points so far. Justin, who's got 8 points. Robertson, who's got 6. Dawson, who's got 6. A lot more than me. I need to copy my lad's team because my lad. I don't know. He's got Dawson, and I have got Southampton defender. It's very frustrating. And I'm just going to look at the bonus point system. Bonus point system is Stones miles ahead. So Stones is going to get 3 bonus points. Diaz gets 2. And De Bruyne gets 1. So anybody who's got my lad's killing me. My lad is thrashing me. Anyway, let's go back to your comments. Title race is heating up, says Abdallah. Absolutely. Beyond Ultra Gaming, what a day. United drop points, City win, and 1 game in hand. Absolutely. Abdallah, don't go there. Honestly, I don't go there. Hi, Harry. Hope you're well. Nice win today. Absolutely. Nice evening, Alexandros. Played better than I expect, and I'm happy about John Stones. Stones was the missing man for a high cross, says Jerix. Actually, some of my notes were KDB's crossing has been poor. His corners have been poor. And then he puts this one in. Fantastic. And then we get a corner from the other side from, what's his face? Bernardo. And we get the lucky break, and Gundogan scores. It's a cracking win. Soon be top of the table no matter what. Stones. Faris, people in this stream laughed at me when I told them we will still challenge the league and we were poor. Thing is, a lot of people were saying we will be lucky to get top 4. I said we'll get top 4, no problem. In my opinion, we'll get top 4. But people said we wouldn't. I can't remember who they were. I can't remember, was that Dre, one or two others, Mr. Roll Up. There was at least 3 or 4 people who said we wouldn't even get top 4, we'd be challenging, we'd be struggling. And I said, we just got to get things right. And now we got it right. And I also said, I say with Faris was always pushing City. And I said the same before the game. I said, City have to improve to challenge. Now, this was way back when we drew against Leeds and lost to Spurs and lost to Leicester, drew against West Ham. I said, we have to up our game if we want to challenge. Thankfully, give City credit, City have upped their game. We've made ourselves extremely difficult to beat. I think that's Ederson's 9th clean sheet of the season. So absolutely bit of lag in the stream. Absolutely fantastic. JJ says Sterling was great today, but hopefully that goal will prove. Honestly, I don't agree with that. I don't agree. Sterling had chances to put crosses in. There was one when he had a good chance to put a cross in, and it should have gone across, and he tried to drag it back, and Milojevic put it out for a corner. Actually, if Sterling had done a Cruyff turn with that, he may have got a penalty with it if Milojevic had knocked him down. I thought he could have done a lot better. Just being honest, guys, that's my opinion. That's it. JJ says Sterling wasn't great. I thought he said was. Quadrupling. Oh, come on, guys, calm down. If you're going to go over the top, I'll start reading it and I'll stop because it's, Gundogan showing all his skills, says JRX. City's defence is awesome. That was a team performance, is Alec. Yep. Can't argue with this. Palace are hopeless without Zaha. Beyond 100 games, they were hopeless against us. We played it well. Liverpool 4. Gotta love that, Ivan. Gotta love it. Best thing Sterling did was that new trim, I'm sure. How did he get that haircut? We're in lockdown, guys. How did he get that haircut? Unless his missus did it or one of his kids. Tell Sterling to take the free kicks like a penalty and he will score. Says Britty. Gundogan awareness of the ball and ability to turn. Hey, look. If Faris is going to big up City, I'm going to big up himself for talking about City winning the title or at least challenging. I'm going to big up what I said about Gundogan. I've said, give him space and time. He's world class. I always used to say almost world class, but he's playing fantastically. 4 goals in 6 games. John Stones said the same thing about him. Give him time. He's confident. He must be bursting. Faris chose DS over Stones. I stuck with Stones. Even when Pep dropped him out of the side and everybody was going with DS, I stuck with Stones. Thing is, Faris, you'll get two bonus points anyway, so it's not so bad. You're going to walk off with from DS with 8 points. It's not as much as my 21 points with John Stones. That's the kind of game you wish you'd accidentally triple captain him. But anyway, no problem. I won't fault no one. Gundogan is underrated. He's frightening, Alex. Absolutely. Rohan, that 20 minutes in the first half when we had Sterling that was on the left and Bernardo on the right, it slows the game to death. I think Pep finally said that. It doesn't. He'll watch next game, Sterling will be on the left. They only switched because it wasn't working. If Pep understood that, they'd been on the other side anyway. Sterling on the right, it just looks miles better. It looks more confident. It didn't do much, but he looks more dangerous. And to be honest, first half, there wasn't much going on the left. The right-hand side where it's at, unless Mahrez is there. The thing is, when Bernardo's on the right, that's a dangerous side. When Sterling's on the right, that's a dangerous side. No, it's not there. When Mahrez is there, you wouldn't get it too. Stones is a beast. What a performance. Stones, before the United game, hasn't scored since 2017. Ivan Faris not carried away, just optimistic and encouraged for the rest of the season. Just want to win. I just want to win something. What's going on with City? So hey, we turned it around. No contest, Stones man of the match, embracing a clean sheet. Who does that? JRX. Not Mr. Van Dijk. When was the last time Virgil van Dijk got a clean sheet and two goals? Paul Hartle, brilliant win, considering we haven't scored many this season, only 4 and 5 behind the Rags and Spurs. It's helped our goal difference and goals scored. It's brilliant. No strikers as well, says Alec. Well, Gabriel Jesus was on, but he didn't have. I don't think he had a great game, Gabriel Jesus. To be honest, I thought we were bang average at first half, but I've said in the past, it's moments of magic. We're not all over teams like Liverpool are. We controlled, passing it around, and then we go for it. Another clean sheet, says Paul. Fantastic. So, hey, really impressed with Gundogan. Fantastic performance from him today. Absolutely. Let's move this further back. You can get a bit more of my shirt. It's if a 60 bid comes in for Laporte, City should take. I tell you, I'd be driving him to the airport myself. Nah, they wouldn't do that. You wouldn't get it. It's not going to happen. City are back in it, but we are. But if we are top by March, then I start believing. Well, I think we've got to go in top if we can by the Liverpool game. That's we've got to be ahead. Winning and no strikers. What's brilliance there? Says Alec. What's this? I missed that. I just started catching that. I haven't seen Ikram for a while, Faris. Ever since it started winning, Ikram's disappeared. I remember they said we would be lucky to finish top 4, Ikram and Mr. Roll-Up. I always said we'll finish top 4. Always said that. I said, but we have to improve a lot. And we've done that. So credit to Pep, the players. It's like a switch has been turned. They're on it now. Pep is a genius, says Alec. And people questioned him. I questioned him. I said it. He didn't look on it in the first 3 games of the season. He just thought, is he going to stick around? Yeah, it's going to be a good season, I think. I think it's a shame that we're not playing the Carabao Cup final at the end of February. I think it's a shame because I think looking at us now, we're in hot form. We've still got 3.5 months to go for that. A lot of things can change. And a lot of games will take their toll on us. The FA Cup will take its toll. The Champions League will take its toll. So it's going to be, I think, harder than I would have liked. Hey, the Bill ABC TV, that's Jason. How you doing, buddy? Hope you're well. You should be happy, mate. The port is still quality. Yeah, he's still all right. Still all right. We're in a position to challenge for the title now, Mr. Roll-Up's in the room. Gerard Mulcair, great team performance. Same performance on Wednesday against Chile. Absolutely. Everyone ran their legs off, but Gundogan massive. Gundogan was brilliant. Look, there were some poor passes at the start. I don't want people to say I don't criticise players or I don't make notes, but poor passes from Dino. I said Jesus has been poor. After 25 minutes, I say it's too slow. I think KDB, they're so desperate for Sterling to score. They let him have the penalty in the last game, which was wrong. And that cost a lot of points for a lot of people. I had KDB as my captain. Another goal for him there was worth 10 points. And but I think he should have shot. He actually passed to Sterling trying to help him out. I think Jesus was poor. We'll talk about obviously the numbers tomorrow with the player ratings. I thought we weren't nowhere near the title, says beyond argument, but we seriously have massively improved it even without Serge as well. You've also got to remember other teams haven't been winning the games. Yeah, when we were 4 or 5, 6 points off or whatever. If other teams had carried on winning the games, look at Liverpool. They've got up in my head 6 points in the last 5 games. 6 points in 5 games. That's what's made the difference. And in those 5 games, we've probably won them all. I think since the West Brom game. I think our last 5 league games, we won 9-point swing. There you go. Kirby and Gundogan was blood fire. I'm missing these comments. Oh, sorry, guys. I'm just trying to keep up with you guys. So glad we didn't play Rodri today. Dino has to continue with us. I've said it. He should be signing a new contract long before I think anybody else was talking about it, because you just know his quality. If we win all our remaining games, we win the title. Absolutely, Jason. Absolutely. Alec, yeah, well, we haven't got worried about hair going bald. True. Dragons and Dippers will be there in their caves next game when we go top. Our defence is solid, but I feel bad for Diaz. I want him to get a goal. Stones takes all the shine. Diaz's time will come. Stones has missed. He's missed having a goal for so long. Zinchenko played well. Alec, the thing is with Zinchenko, he still makes mistakes. And there's a couple tonight, and I just thought he's not good enough. But hey, look, we won, and that's all that matters. Roy was just sitting there like a paid customer. Smile once, where City have won. Have you got worms? I'm smiling, man. I'm smiling. Our City is back, says John. What Swans did in our title winning seasons was never a fluke. It's world class, says Faris. Where all the critics and mourners are now say, Alec, we're going to win. We'll see. I'll just stay calm. As we said, let's not get carried away, guys. Our last game against Brighton, we were poor, got lucky. I don't think we were poor. I disagree. I think we were very good in the first half. We missed our chances. And that's it. Mahrez missed that chance. Sterling missed the penalty at the end, but Mahrez's chance was the one to nail, put the game to bed. We can go hot and cold. We've got to just keep our feet on the ground. Brilliant win. Lay off our players. What was Alex? See, look, and look. This is where I say it as I see it. I say it as I see it. I've always said that. I say it as I see it. You know, I'm not going to blow smoke up players' backsides. I'm not going to try and go over the top on players. Okay, I say that after 25 minutes, guys. Honestly, after 25 minutes, I don't think anybody would have been comfortable. I don't think anybody would have been comfortable with the way we were playing. We get the goal, second goal puts the game to bed, and then we turn on the style with some great goals. I remember last season against Palace, and it ended 2-2, and Stones was at fault for their goal and got abused for it. Where are those people abusing him? Where are they now? City beat United, they're 4 points ahead, and then if they get a draw at Anfield, then we're 2 points ahead. And obviously, if we beat Everton, I'm just going to keep. Look at the next game, man. Look at the next game. Ayuleti's got a brace and is a crucial starter for us against the same opponent. Absolutely. City's defence is their difference. As Jarek says, titles won by defence, and it's not just the defence. I mean, in the past, we've asphyxiated teams with our amount of passing around and how much we make them run, and we've been able to get by with a weaker defence. People like Osamendi, Zinchenko, Delph, because our midfield attack was so good. Faris, what's his Faris saying? How is defending well, being lucky? We did play well. We missed a penalty and created lots. Yeah, I think against Brighton, we should have beat them 3-0. We didn't. That's our own fault. Alex says Gundogan is frightening. No wonder Pep loves him. Diaz worries keeping a clean sheet and winning, scoring goals. He's not absolutely. That's all that Diaz should do, is keep that clean sheet. Finn was great today. It looked like he looked like he was 35. I love Fernandes, but got to be. I don't think he would look like 35. He made a couple of mistakes, but no. I mean, for me, I've got no problem with him having an extra season. Rodri isn't the man for us. Get Zakaria or Douglas Luiz in as they're the ones to replace Dina, not Rodri, as he has to have another midfielder to support. Absolutely beyond the game. It depends on the team. It depends on the team we're playing. It's a long way to the top, but I don't see United Liverpool better than us, of course, and we have a lot of chances to win the league. Would say you've also got to remember. Look, let's be honest. Liverpool, they're not firing. That's their hard luck, okay? But their two midfielders are playing in defence, so that's hurting them. They're not scoring goals. They're not scored a goal for 3 games. Obviously, they're missing Jota and they're missing Virgil van Dijk. But hey, look, that's their problem. But if Jota comes back, that improves Liverpool dramatically. It really will. So one of their centre-backs comes back, that improves because their centre-backs currently are midfielders. They can be back to midfield. But hey, that's their problem. We just got to be happy with what we're getting. We are sloppy at times. We are sloppy. Even today, once we were 2-0 up, I felt we were casual and sloppy, even at 3-0 as well. Zahid, how you doing, brother? Salam to you. I said it 2 weeks ago and it's sitting on the way to the top. Hope Pool stay in the mud. Beat UEFA, beat Corona. Watch us classes. Alex. Oh, guys, it's 10:30. Another long day. But actually, I got up late today for a change. No classes in the morning, so I can sleep in. I need to start booking some more classes next week. But it's great. It does feel great to have a win. Guys, nice to have a win. So comfortable in the end. Look, it's like that Centurion season. I watch games and we're just passing it around and it's slow, and you are worried. I do worry. And then City turn on the style and it's just brilliant. I noticed that Pool fan hasn't been on the chat. Not as much. But people are busy as well. Ivan says Diaz is pure leadership and has finally solved our biggest defensive problems. He's a wall. In other words, he smells like Vincent Kompany. Can't wait to break down Man United. Look, raggers and dippers out to smash teams. Guys, you might as well let you enjoy it. I might as well let you enjoy your evening. If you watch the Man United Liverpool game, anybody who wasted their time watching that Man United Liverpool game would have appreciated the City performance tonight. Excellent performance from City, obviously, winning by 4-0. And is anybody going to say anything against John Stones? John Stones was your man. John Stones was your man tonight. I'm just going to go and do some housekeeping for some comments that someone sent me. Shanu, John Stones more like Johnny English. What a performance. I asked some neutrals if Douglas Luiz would do a better job than Rodri, and they said not at all. I'm sure we can go to Anfield and win hard. That's a big task. What stopped is Liverpool not having all the 10 lucky games last year? Who we got next? Aston Villa on the 20th. Liverpool are an overrated team, in my opinion. Teams can break them, said Zohib. Yeah, we got Villa next. Look, trying not to get carried away, but it's a great win, guys. You know, when you spank a team, gotta be happy. Gotta be happy when you spank a team. Just get rid of this. I'll just report this comment. Actually, I think the only person who's replied to one of these dodgy comments I get was Faris, or somebody told him to get lost. But let's go back to your comments, guys. What's your stuff, Phil? I'm not getting carried away. Not getting carried away. Manu Liverpool was boring. Fernandes, what a joke. How can people compare him to KDB? Yeah, it's just, you know, look. Even Henderson does some good passes, but Fernandes was rubbish today. Man United haven't won any of their games, says Haj. Gundogan, most underrated player, says Shanu. We have to say solid at the back once again. We move on to Villa, who are tough, absolutely. Beyond Notre Gaming, I do think that we need to replace Fernandinho properly, as he's such an important part of our game, as it gives our midfielders more freedom to run forward. Yeah, I agree. Excuse me. But I think but it might be Fernandinho leaves, because I think the problem we're going to have is, especially if we got Messi, especially if we go for Haaland or another foreign striker who's over 21, especially if we get a left back who's non-homegrown. The problem is we're going to run out of non-homegrown slots. And the worry is we let Fernandinho go. We don't renew because we need his spot for somebody else. That would be really, really... I just wouldn't like that at all. Zoeb's right. Let's focus on City. The only thing that can keep Laporte happy now is if he has Stones in his fancy Premier League team. That's got to be the comment of the night. And Sid Prithvi. That's got to be the comment of the night. I thought Liverpool were lucky not to lose Pogba, and Bruno could have easily scored, says Faris. Man United haven't won any of Bruno. Alexander said exactly as you said. I want Liverpool and United are so boring, and I really appreciate much more. Absolutely. So if we can't look at other teams, let's just focus on our own club. That's it. You look at the others just to think, what points do we need and blah blah blah. But most of the time, you focus on yourself. As I said, keep your own head down. Keep carrying on the way with what you're doing. United were gutted they didn't win. Well, Forest had a chance to win at Anfield, so you've got to, feel a bit disappointed. Alex says Gundo helps Ferner. Like Pep would say, Villa is the only target. All Bruno is doing is scoring penalties against small clubs. Is hard. Why worry? Take it game by game. Every game is a new game. Obviously, take it game by game. We'll see what happens. Enjoy this, savor it. Get ready for Villa. I mean, there was so little, honestly, in that game. I actually stopped writing at 70 minutes. I think the last thing I wrote, City very casual. I've got to write, obviously. Sterling free kick. I don't even know at what point that was scored. But look, guys, we're going to roll off with this. We're going to be happy. And then, obviously, we start focusing on the next game. They're going to keep coming thick and fast. There's no rest for City. We've got Villa midweek. We've got Cheltenham at the weekend in the FA Cup. That's the game for me that we can rest a few players. Women's team, if you're interested, are playing Chelsea in the Conti Cup, in the quarterfinals of the Conti Cup on Wednesday as well. It looks like it's a fixture clash in terms of times. I hope they move the women's the game for the time of the women's game, because the men's will take priority, and at the same time as the women's, I hope to change that for the fans' sake, because you'd like to think the winners of City versus Chelsea will win the Conti Cup, because the other two top teams are United and Arsenal, and they're out. Okay. You asked a tough question there. I'm going to get back to it in a minute, Faris. I've just seen it come through. This is Pepsi and says Shah Jahan Ahmed. I'd prioritise the standing with striking a CDM to replace Fernandinho. Messi is just a bonus. We need to see what happens with Sergio, obviously. Yeah, for me, top class striker, someone to a proper CDM, maybe a left back, and if Messi comes, that'd be great. Gundogan is the key to this new formation. Says Split. I'm loving it now. To troll dippers and rags, it's my hobby, says Alec. What would you change against Villa? That's the thing. What would I change? If you're going to start Sterling, start him on the right. That's the first thing. Start Sterling on the right. Rodri doesn't get into this team for me, but I think Pep will bring him back. I think, honestly, the next game, Pep will drop Fernandinho, put Rodri in. I think it's going to be Rodri and Gundogan, because he took Gundogan off. What else would I change? I would drop Jesus for Foden. I don't think Jesus did enough. I'd be happily going with a false 9, having Sterling on the right, Bernardo on the left, and Jesus and Foden somewhere. What you can have, mix it around, whatever you want. Sterling down the middle, Bernardo on the right, Foden on the left. That works for me. I'll be happy with that. Pepper's been doing well with his sub, says JRX. Faris says I would play Cancelo on the left. Yeah, I think that's a gimme. Walker on the right, Cancelo on the left, Foden on the left, Bernardo on the right, Sterling down the middle, or Sterling on the right, Bernardo down the middle, whatever you want. We need to find a replacement for Gundogan, Prithvi. He's 30 years old. Gundogan is 30 years old. He's not going anywhere for a couple of seasons, 2 or 3 seasons. Sky Blue says having Stones back on form feels like a new signing, gives the whole team a lift. Absolutely. Absolutely. Pepper's been doing well with, I think there's something against it from JRX. And it's a new play style. Pepper's adopted, much different to his usual style. Alex, it's time to troll rags. Go and have a good bit of fun there, Alex. I would have Walker, Diaz, Stones, Cancelo at the back against Villa. That's what I'd agree. Everybody wants to have a laugh. Cheltenham, I'd give a decently strong team, give Laporte a game, and any others who don't play as much. If Laporte's fit, that's the thing. If Laporte's fit, Aki's fit, Mendy could have a run out. Torres, I think, will get a run out as well. People who have not been playing, for Guerrero. Alec agrees with Sterling on the right. You think Foden will start against Villa? I hope so. Queen versus King instead of Gabriel Jesus. Foden started 10 Premier League games and has 3 Premier League goals and 3 assists. Can't argue with that. Queen versus King. Umar Abdurrahman, Fernandinho over Rodri, absolutely. But I think Pep will go back to Rodri against Villa. Recently, the team is happy. Everyone is smiling. We won 5 games on the bounce in the league. We won 2 games in the League Cup. 7 wins on the bounce. Team's going to look happy, man. And an FA Cup, 8 games. Calling Messi a bonus is signing. Well, I don't think he's the goal, but if we get him, it's like a bonus. It's a cherry on top of the cake. If we get a good striker, if we get Haaland, if we get Ismail Benasser or Douglas Luiz, that's what we want. Messi's it is a bonus. But I want him, but it's a bonus. Villa are not a team to underestimate, as they can really hurt teams. Look, Villa win their 3 games in hand, they go second. Don't forget that. I'm not going to go too much through the team against Villa, Queen versus King, but you're going with Edison, Zinchenko, Diaz, Stones, Cancelo, De Bruyne, Gundogan, Fernandinho, Torres, Foden, Sterling. Gundogan is in his prime. Gundogan is 30, completely is 50. I don't think so. Until he's about 33, 30. So another 2 or 3 years, I don't see a problem with Gundogan in this City side. Jesus has been playing like a headless chicken since coming back from injury. Umar Abdurrahman was rubbish last game. Let's win the lot, says Alex. Alex getting a bit excited again. Hey, Victoria Band, I haven't seen you for a while. There's a lot of people I haven't seen for a while. Nice to have you back. Let's not underestimate Villa. We need to play a strong team, absolutely. Blue Moon, says Alexander, absolutely. Go City, go from Victoria. Anyone else on the Villa game? It's Wednesday, 6 o'clock, isn't it, Ivan? What gives me confidence as far as is that we beat United at Old Trafford. We're not the strongest team, and this same United team could have easily beaten Liverpool at Anfield. No, Foden has started 10 games and scored 6 goals and 3 assists in the Premier League this season. It's fantastic, isn't it? Selmano's got Daka, Messi, Haaland, Alec. That'd be unbelievable. Pep is the boss. Oh, just get rid of Mahrez for 30, 40 million. Don't care. Get Patson Daka. I'd be buzzing. Get Messi and Haaland. It's buzzing time. It's buzzing. Well, Alec, you need to get a better brand of crumpet, mate. You need to get a better brand of crumpet. No Warburtons for me. Jesus, he's not. Well, he didn't perform for me. He's all right as a squad player, but he didn't perform for me. And also, look, think about it. If you got Patson Daka and Haaland, and they were both, doing the business, and you got Messi, where does that leave Gabriel Jesus? It's one of those. If someone offers you 50 million for him, bye-bye, Gabby. Someone else, if you can sell Gabby for 60 miles or 40, you'd be laughing your head off. You would be laughing your head off. I'm looking over again. This is Kevin De Bruyne. What an amazing assist. It's incredible, Alexandros. It was incredible. Jesus hasn't been the same since he came back from COVID to Paris. He's only played 2 games, and he played a little bit in the last game and then today. Oh, Alec, that's a little bit harsh. Jesus. Right, guys, I'm going to wind down. It's coming up to 11:15 for me. And I want to book some classes. So thanks ever so much for coming on, guys. It's been another pleasure to have a chat with you. It's been fantastic to watch John Stones score 2 goals. It's been fantastic to see his spank Crystal Palace 4-0. Actually, if you watched the preview I did, I actually said to the guys, I think I said 2-0 off. I think I said 2-0. I also said to the guys something like, I really want to hit you for 6. So it's been fantastic, guys. Look, it'd be fantastic, Ivan, if we could win at Anfield. But if you offered me a draw now, I'd probably take it. Because if we can keep winning our games until then, we'll be doing well. But at some point, we've got to break that hoodoo. We've got to do it, guys. Enjoy what's left of your evening. You guys have got 2 and a bit hours to go. I've got an hour and a quarter left of the evening. Enjoy it, savor it, drink it in. And we'll be back to do it all again for Villa.